On a sunny afternoon, I said vigorously, what one thing do we need to do to end the climate crisis? Who contributes the least to climate action, but from whom urgent action is needed? Private sector businesses. They've used resources and made profits, emitted carbon into the atmosphere and caused catastrophic effects like droughts and floods. And they should be responsible for their actions. Trillions of dollars will be required to build resilience, adapt, and mitigate the climate crisis as it stands. The private sector has 85% of all investments worldwide, and 90% of people in developing countries depend on the private sector for income. 75% of global climate finance flows from the private sector. The problem here is simple. The contribution of the private sector is merely not enough and needs to be maximized. How can the private sector contribute effectively? That they can ensure that monies that are provided to climate smart businesses are seen through. Business operations and productions include climate smart practices. The business environment and value chains are considered climate conscious. Investors assign money to innovative solutions towards the climate crisis. CSR funds are assigned to adaptations and encourage resilience building. We have a threefold solution: awareness and advocacy and activism, capacity building, and restoration. We intend this threefold: 1, awareness, to create awareness, advocacy, activism to hold them accountable, and mainstream conversations on their participation through write-ups, social media, and speaking engagements. We are also ensuring that capacity building workshops and stakeholder dialogues will be set up to enable knowledge sharing and enable skills for businesses and investors to enhance their effective contribution. We are also restoring degraded lands and managing the effects of the private sector and the damages that has occurred in the environment. This would help adapt local communities. We are calling you to join us as an individual by sharing and being active in conversation and advocacy, as an organization by supporting financially and participating in the capacity building workshop. As an investor, ensure that you hold funds and investments into climate smart practices and innovative technologies. We can't do this alone, but when every party plays their role, our global goals and building resilience against the effects of climate crisis will be achieved sooner than later.